Think about the most frightening moment of your life, or someone you love, in a hospital room, and there was one person who never left your side, not for a ficurant. Today we're going to tell you the story of the day America finally looked that person in the eye and said out loud, for the very first time, "Thank you." Stay with us, because by the end of this video, you may find yourself thinking about someone you want to call. It is May 6th, 1982. Ronald Reagan is in the White House. The economy is uncertain. The news cycle is relentless. But inside hospitals across America, something never changes. Someone is always on duty. Someone is always watching. Someone always comes when you call. For most of American history, someone has been a nurse. And for most of American history, the country has taken that someone almost entirely for granted. Meet Virginia Henderson. She is not a celebrity. She will never appear on the cover of a magazine, but in the world of nursing, she is something close to a shaymate. Virginia spent her entire career doing two things: caring for patients and fighting for the people who care for patients. She believed with her whole heart that nurses were not simply assistants to doctors. They were healers in their own right, advocates, comforters, the people who hold your hand when the doctor has already walked out the door. She was not alone in that belief. For years, nursing organizations across the United States pushed for something simple. They wanted one official day. One day, the country would pause and acknowledge the work that nurses do, 365 days a year, through night shifts and holiday shifts, through heartbreak and hope. And on May 6th, 1982, President Ronald Reagan signed a proclamation making it official. National Nurses Day was born. Here's something worth sitting with for a moment. At the time of that proclamation, there were roughly 1.4 million registered nurses working in the United States. That means that on any given day, more than 1 million people wake up, put on their scrubs, and walk into rooms where strangers are at their most vulnerable, their most frightened, their most human. 1.4 million people. And yet, until 1982, there was no official day to say thank you. Think about that. You have probably had a nurse hold your hand, explain something scary in plain language, or stay a few extra minutes simply because you needed them to. Most of us have that story. Most of us never said enough. That is what May 6, 1982 was really about. Not paperwork, not politics. A nation finally catching up to its own gratitude. Today, the United States has more than 4 million registered nurses, making nursing the largest healthcare profession in the country. Every year, the first week of May is now celebrated as National Nurses Week, culminating on May 12th, the birthday of Florence Nightingale. The woman who more than 150 years ago first dared to say that nursing was a calling worthy of respect. From Florence Nightingale to Virginia Henderson to the nurse who sat with your grandmother on a Tuesday night when the rest of the world was asleep. There is an unbroken thread of extraordinary, ordinary people choosing to show up. They did not do it for recognition, but on May 6, 1982, recognition found them anyway. So here's a question worth carrying with you today. Is there a nurse in your life, past or present, who changed things for you or for someone you love? Someone whose name you still remember, whose kindness still lives in you somewhere. Maybe today is the day you pick up the phone. Write a note. Say the thing you have been meaning to say. History is not always made in grand moments. Sometimes it is made in a proclamation that simply says what everyone already knew in their hearts, that the people who care for us deserve to be honored. And sometimes history gives us the perfect excuse to finally say thank you. Now, before you go, I want to ask you something that has nothing to do with history and everything to do with your story. Have you ever thought about the stories that only you can tell? The moments in your family that would disappear forever if you did not write them down? The grandmother who sacrificed everything, the parent who worked 3 jobs and never complained, the sibling who showed up when no one else did. Those stories are treasures, and the world deserves to hear them. If you have ever thought about writing your own family legacy stories, but did not know where to begin, I want you to look at the description below. There is a free family story writing guide waiting for you right now at no cost, because your stories matter, and the people who come after you need to hear them from you. Do not let another day pass without capturing something only you can give. And if today's story moved you even a little, I hope you will join our History Sparks community by hitting that subscribe button right now. Every single day, we bring you a story from history that will surprise you, inspire you, or make you see the world a little differently. History is happening all around you. We just help you notice it. We will see you tomorrow